Hey, I'm in a little Thai restaurant on the second floor of Central Festival Mall in Chiang Mai, Thailand. And I have been reading a book with respect to Thailand. It's called Thailand Confidential by Jerry Hopkins. A very good writer and been very insightful for me as I'm visiting this kingdom called Thailand. Yes, they refer to it as a kingdom, not a country. So the chapter I want to take you to is called May the Force Be With You. And in this chapter, he will talk about actually witnessing what he called a fender bender involving a taxi driver and a car. They both got out of their vehicles like angry animals, and they were going to settle it, quote, man to man, I guess, and have some kind of a fist fight. Then something happened that he had never seen before in his life. The cab driver removed his shirt and just stood there, baring his breast, baring his chest, and it was covered with tattoos. And on his back there was writing in Thai script. Now when the driver, he saw this of the car, and he just ran away in terror. And he said what I had witnessed, was explained to him, was the magic of Thai tattoos. That the driver who ran knew he couldn't win a fist fight with a man with that much supernatural protection. So is there something to this? And my answer is yes. Because tattoo artists are very much into the occult. When they create a tattoo, they do put spiritual power behind them. And the demons can make people physically strong. So we encounter this in the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, where Jesus goes to the land of the Gadarenes. And in this land of Gadarenes, he will encounter a man who is extremely physically strong, that the chains can't even bind him. The fetters can't hold him down. And night and day he's in the tombs and just crying out and cutting himself. And he sees Jesus, and then he cries out. And Jesus will then cry out too, "Come out of the man, thou unclean spirit." And Jesus will ask, "What is the name?" And the spirit will respond, "Legion." It could be up to 6,000. Now, Jesus will listen to the demons, and they will beg him to go down into the pigs. And Jesus will allow them to go into the pigs, and then the pigs will go right into the water and drown. Now, Jesus heals a man who was severely demonically possessed. And there should be great rejoicing. But what happens is that they are so upset that he kind of destroyed their industry of raising pigs that they basically tell him to get out of the area. So is there something to this tattoo magic that he mentions? Yeah, I think so. Definitely. Because the tattoo artists are occultists. And they are including the demons in their work. Especially if it's about giving people powers. So maybe the man did have a good reason to run away and not fight the man with all the tattoos. Now the good news of the gospel is that Christ can say, come out of that man, come out of that woman. By the word of Jesus Christ, this man was delivered. This man was healed. And he wanted to stay around with Jesus, but Jesus says, no, go home, go to your friends, and tell them the great things the Lord has done. And he had compassion on thee. God can do great things for people, even when they're in a great mess of being greatly possessed by demonic forces. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. End of video.